Multiplication with three-digit numbers, expansion method. What is it? Adding equal groups or adding a number to itself multiple times. Why? It is important to help in division. How many times you have to do an exercise to burn off the calories of that candy bar that you ate. Interesting fact is turtles can breathe through their butts. Let's take a look at the expansion method. Step 1, expand the numbers. Step 2, multiply each row and column. Step 3, add all the numbers in the middle. Okay, so let's take a look at this first expansion. There will be about three examples or so, and then it'll be your turn. So let's take a look at the expansion. So as you can see, the top row is x represents times, so 340 and 8, and the left row is times and 2. So let's go ahead and multiply 2 and 300. So we get 600. Then we're going to do 40 and 2, which gives me 80. And then we're going to do 8 times 2, which gives me 16. Now we're going to bring out the numbers below, and then we're going to add the two numbers on the right to give me 96. And then we're going to go ahead and add the two numbers to get 696. Move it over, and your final answer is 696. Let's take a look at example 2, 484 times 43. We have 3 rows this time because we have an extra number on the bottom number. So we've expanded it into 480 and 4 on the top, and 40 and 3 on the left. So if we're going to do the first row that is empty, we're going to do 40 times 400, which is 16,000. 40 times 80, which is 3,200. Then 40 times 4, which is 160. Now we're going to do 3 times 400, which is 1,200. And now we're going to do 3 times 80, which is 240. And now 3 times 4, which is 12. So there's only one 5-digit number, so it equals itself. And then now we're going to add 3,200 plus 1,200, which is 4,400. And now we're going to add 140 and 160, which is 400. And 12 is equal to 12. And then we add all those numbers up, and we get 20,812. And move it over, and your final answer is 20,812. Let's take a look at, I believe, at the last example, a 3-digit times a 3-digit. So this time you're going to have 4 rows and 4 columns. The top row is the 536 expanded, and the left row is the 325 expanded. So we're going to go ahead and do 300 times 500, which is 150,000. And then we do 300 times 30, which is 9,000. Then 300 times 6, which is 1,800. And now we do 20 times 500, which is 10,000. Now we do 20 times 30, which is 600. Now we do 20 times 6, which is 120. As you guessed, 5 times 500, which gives you 2,500. Now we do 5 times 30, which is 150. And finally, 5 times 6, which is 30. So now we got to arrange the numbers according to how many place values they have. So we have 15,000 equals 15,000 because there's only one digit that has 6 place values. So now we do 10,000, which is there's only one digit that has 5 place values. Sorry, one number that has 5 place values. And then we add the 3 numbers that have 4 place values. And when you do that, you get 13,300. And then now we're going to add the 3 numbers that have 3 place values, and you get 870. And then the last one is 30. So if we add all those numbers up together, you're going to get 174,200. Bring it over, and that is your final answer. Okay, now it is your turn. Here are 4 examples. Try and do the expansion method on to practice it. If you would like to do any other method to get the correct answer, go for it. Okay. And then finally, pause the video to show you, before I show you the answers. In 3, 2, and 1, here are the answers. So if you got them correct, well done. If you didn't, no worries, there's always tomorrow.